We got to.
What's going on, guys? It's Bob from Olympusiron here with Maxx Chewning, the Deadlift Brah himself. I thought who better to recruit to give you some deadlift tips than the man who can pull 550 just like this and competition pull 562.1 at 162.3 pounds body weight. Dang, son. Well, first off, we're going to talk about hand position. There's a couple ways you can do this. I tend to like this way, which is you got a double over grip, very even, very symmetrical. Second, after he completes that, is an over and under grip. Makes you a little bit stronger in my opinion, but once again, try it out, see if you like it. It's Maxx's preferred way. Here's the hook grip, kind of gives you that monkey hold. You're actually putting your fingers over your thumb at this point, as you can see in the picture, obviously. Now let's talk about foot position. This is conventional deadlift, which is about shoulder width apart. And notice that he's very close to the bar. We'll discuss that in a bit. But here's sumo. I like this for taller guys because it reduces the risk of excess pressure on your back and snapping your back, which is a realization for all of us. All right, now this is what I was talking about getting close to the bar. You want to get in your power mode. A power mode is the area where you're strongest. If you ever try to wrestle somebody, they keep close, and that keeps them strong. And that's why when in a deadlift, you got to keep that weight close to you. Like right here, look how close. It's barely about to skim his legs. You got to keep it close to keep yourself powerful. Now, if you put it too far out, then you're going to lose that, and then that's when you're going to actually start putting more tension on your back, and you're going to really snap some shit up. All right, so this is Maxx demonstrating it from a side view. You can see that the bar is over his toes, and he's pulling the bar straight up in a vertical motion. Now, here's what's going to happen if he doesn't. Oh, that arched back. Ow, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. You are definitely in bed for a couple of days after that one. This is due to him not bending his knees and putting his legs into the equation. Think heels, hamstrings, and then your hips. Think that way. You got to put it through your head. Here's a perfect rep that he does. Look at that. Close. His back straight. His head is neutral. He's powering through his heels, and he's incorporating his hamstrings and his legs in the actual movement. Now, he's going to actually do a typical thing. Look at him pointing at his head. This is what people do when they think they need to look up. This puts your spine in an awkward position, and it'll actually put excess pressure on especially the top of your spine. Definitely wouldn't recommend it. Keep your head neutral like he is doing right now. All right, so moving on. This is another thing that people tend to do is even they'll try to get their hands in it, but then they lock out too soon. They put two legs too soon. It's got to be a simultaneous motion. See, he pops his legs too soon, and it's not simultaneous. Now check out when it's simultaneous. Right now. Well, that isn't simultaneous. That's him arching like a banana, which is something other people do. You need to lock out your hips, not force your, for a lack of a better word, private parts to the sky like you're Ron Jeremy. Definitely don't want to do that. Here is an example of him popping his hips. See how he pops his hips? He doesn't like thrust his privates to the sky like Ron Jeremy, but he's locking his hips out, pushing them forward. You know, squeeze your glutes. That's how I would explain it. Squeeze your glutes. All right, he's going to do it in a sumo position now. I wanted to show you guys different hand positions. We wanted to show you guys different hand positions and different ways of doing it so you can freeze frame this and get a better idea for when you do it. Because deadlifts is something a lot of people avoid because they just don't know how to do it. And a lot of the times when they attempt it, the next day they feel so bad, they're like, oh crap, I really could have injured myself. So not a good idea. This is just him doing touch and go reps. It's another variation of deadlifts. I don't like them because I like the weight to die because it is called a deadlift. It is dying right now. So as you can see, he's letting it die, letting the weight hit the ground, then exploding up. That's what a true deadlift is. All right, so here's another typical thing. You know, I mentioned the bar over your toes. This is a typical thing people tend to do is they'll pull it from where they're not around their toes, and that puts more strain on your back, and that's when stuff's going to hurt, man. I'll tell you what, avoid this at all costs, guys. This is where people start the exercise wrong. Alright guys, well that's it for deadlift tips today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Maxx Chewing's channel, the Deadlift Brah. He's actually going to be in the description box below. Make sure you like the video if you found it interesting. You know, comment on it if you really have something to say, or if you have a specific question that we didn't answer in the tips. Also, I want you to share this video. I mean, a lot of people out there have bad form, are guilty of it. Share it. You don't know who's going to watch the video on your Facebook page. You don't know who's going to watch it, especially if it's on your personal channel. You don't know that. You don't know who you're going to help. So help spread the positivity, guys. Bob Arcan out from Olympusiron with Maxx Chewning, the Deadlift Brah.